Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Psycho Sim Project here on the one and only YouTube. Today I'm going to be reviewing a unsigned band called County Bastardz and their debut album Sick Daze, which is up for release on the 24th of February this year. Well, obviously this year, but they release it then. They describe themselves as a kind of hybrid of redneck and metal, so we shall see if that's true. However, first of all, as always, well, as I've started recently, is an introduction to the band. County Bastardz are a band from Leamington, Ontario. They combine heavy riffs with heavy lyrics to give insight to their country lifestyle. Their new album, Sick Daze, which I'm reviewing today, is their debut and will be out on February 24th. The band features Andrew Watson on vocals, Mike Rennie on rhythm guitar, Tyler Wickham on bass, Jim Kay on drums, and Brian Alexander on lead guitar. The first song on the album is called Drive By. Now this starts with a guitar making random noises, then a second guitar comes in with drums before the lead vocals kick in, leading us into a driving riff. An almost crowbar style chorus kicks in around the 1 minute mark, giving a nice sludgy swampy style feel to the song. There's a nice use of gang vocals on the chorus too. Definitely can see the chorus getting stuck in your head over repeated listens. Guitar solo kicks in at the middle 8 while the sound of Police Communications plays over the top. We're then back into that awesome driving riff from before. We end with the gang vocals, the driving riff and the lead guitar playing a slow solo to take us through to the end of the song. Up next is In the County. Now this starts with a menacing bass riff, then another sound of Police Communications before the drums kick in and the guitars join in too, all building up to another nice sludgy rock riff. Vocals kick in with nice use of backing vocals, adding to the intensity of the verses. Second guitar comes in playing the main riff at slightly higher notes. So the song continues along the classic verse chorus structure, really getting the awesome riff stuck in your head and you find yourself nodding along. At the middle 8 we get what sounds like cowbell and another superb guitar solo until we kick straight back into the chorus, backed by another guitar solo to take us through to the end of the song. The third song is Buzzkill. Now this starts with a solitary guitar playing the riff and occasional drum fills until the whole band comes in with yet another sludgy style rock riff. The vocals then kick in to help propel the song forward. A huge chorus kicks in, which sound amazing live with screamed vocals in the background. A mid-paced guitar solo comes in halfway through the song to add to the intensity of that awesome driving riff. Chorus kicks back in and we're treated to another slow-paced guitar solo to take us to the end of the song with some spoken words from the vocalist. Up next is in fact two tracks I'm going to review as one here, because one's essentially an intro to the next track. The intro is called It's Not Metal, and this involves a gentleman first the band's playing with an acoustic guitar and the vocals, and then around the 20-second mark someone comes in and says that they want to hear some metal from Mark. Then the song Metal from Mark starts. This superb heavy riff kicks in for a few bars until the whole band joins in. The vocals then come in with slight echo effects on them. An excellent mid-paced driving riff helps to keep this song propelled forward at a nice pace. Superb guitar solo joins it at about the 3-minute 30 mark to help vary up that driving riff. This ends with that riff being joined by a guitar solo over the top. 5 is a song that honestly isn't about me, but it is called The Bastard. Now this starts with an almost classic rock sounding riff and the vocals join in singing in a higher style than the previous songs, while an almost Lamb of God style vocal growls in the background. Well, kind of in the background and the foreground at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain really. The chorus is sung over a guitar playing a riff at a much higher note than the main riff. We break down with a different riff in the middle of the song and then build up into a guitar solo and a low scream from the vocalist. Things break down to just a single solitary guitar playing the main riff until a drum roll, and we're back into that classic rock style riff from before. At the end of the song, I have a nice chugging riff that fades the song out while a guitar solo plays over the top. last song on the album is called Rise Up, and this is more of a kind of a call to arms song. It starts with a nice chugging riff. The rest of the band joins in with the vocalist speaking over the top until he starts singing. The chorus call of being Rise Up being one that could definitely be a live favourite for the band's fans. Drum break takes us into a nice heavy stop and start riff. The vocalist again sounding like he's talking through a bit of a tannoy system while the guitar solo plays. The song then fades down to just a singular menacing bass line and occasional drums until the guitar and the vocals kick back in. Song ends with the repeated line of Rise Up until the song comes to a sudden end. So, what did I think of the debut album by them County Bastardz? Well, there's a fantastic use of driving riffs in the song, bringing that kind of very what's the word, sludge metal sound to it, bringing to mind stuff like Crowbar. Basically, if you like driving riffs, swampy style sound, along with a kind of Crowbar meets Pantera meets Lamb of God style sound, I'd say definitely check them out. They got some fantastic songs here. The only issue is the production is a little bit kind of dry. However, this is only their debut, so obviously they're funding it themselves. They're not going to have the most amount of money for a massive studio for the best sound, but honestly, they could kill it live, I reckon. They got the songs, they definitely know how to write fantastic tunes. So, yeah, go check it out. It's called Sick Daze. It's out on the 24th, which I believe is Tuesday. Go check them out on Facebook as well. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Psycho Sin. This has been the Psycho Sin Project, and I'll be back soon with another video review for your watching pleasure.
I turn to face